Hey, Railbirds. Kevin and Cherry here.
We're back.
We are back. We have not John Moore and Chris Heinrich. We have Eklent, Kaci, and Mika Immonen. Let me fix that. Coming at you from the 2019 Derby City Classic from the Horseshoe, Southern Indiana. Not quite live, semi-live.
We are live and it's Memorex. Something like that.
Something like that. There we go. Eklent, Kaci, Mika Immonen. I think I spelled those names right.
You certainly did.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Sure to hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell so you get notified when we go live. And be sure to share. Thank you. All right. Eklent at the table now.
One new I can't even say up and coming. The guy was ranked number one not in the world not that long ago. Young man. I don't know if he's 21. He might be.
He's young, I know that.
Barely 21 maybe.
The one that ran, what, a 9-pack of 10 ball on Alex Pagalayan?
He most certainly did at the, was that the Cole Dixon?
It was one of the West Coast swing tournaments, possibly the Cole Dixon Memorial.
Yeah, put a 9-pack on Alex of 10 ball. Crazy. I guess it's one way to beat Alex Pagulayan. Just never let him shoot.
Brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, the Billiard Shopping Network, and us, Railbirds Productions.
That's me and you.
And me. And you. So, yeah, this definitely has the makings of a good match. Two good players.
Mm-hmm. And something I noticed when we were actually there, Mika does not like to sit down during matches.
Yeah, he likes to stand.
Yeah. He will be standing almost the entire time.
Which I personally don't mind as long as you're not moving around in my line of vision. But some people absolutely hate it even if you're behind them.
Yeah. I prefer you to be sitting. Well, it's in the rules. You're supposed to be in your chair when your opponent's at the table.
Well, that's in CSI rules, but these people, they play by their own set of rules.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care if you're on your phone during a match, if you have your headset on during a match. They're very informal here. For better or worse.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know, I've seen the pictures of Skyler that were recently put out, and one of them, he's, there on his phone, sitting in the playing arena. I don't remember. He was probably in a match. I see so many of them on their phones during matches. Yeah, there's actually a difference between North and South Korea and South Korea, and yeah. The answer was not Korea. Just saying. Man, they put that guy on the clock every tournament, I swear.
John Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cue ball.
Bro, he was probably up in the straight pull room trying to run
John
out.
Schmidt, really?
Yeah,
No.
no, not John Schmidt.
He's trying to run out.
Yeah, slide off over for the 8 and go forward and hopefully go down the side of that stack and into the 1, pushing the 1 towards the hole. Nope, that's not right. He's going to end up with a bank on the 13 if it slows down. I think I'd like to possibly going forward if he could, just skid down those other balls and hit the 1, push the 1 out, and well, I think that really depends, Gene, on what rankings you're looking at. Fargo, according to Fargo, Shane Van Boning is number 1.
Yeah, there are lots of lists.
Um,
The BCA has their own list, and the World Pool Billiard Association has their own list.
and at the top of that right now is it was um, it was Filler, I think, for a minute. It
Which
might be Fedor now.
which list?
The WPA or whatever it is.
The World Pool Billiard Association. Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
WPA.
It could be Fader though. Now he just won again. One of the European Tour tournaments, and he won the.
Number one in pool or trivia?
There's that music again.
So you're saying Fedor was just one?
He just won one of the European tour stops just last weekend.
Yeah, the BCA with their list, they're basically just the American tournaments like Turning Stone and the U.S. Open and stuff like that.
Well, let's pull up the WPA rankings. Joshua Filler, numeral uno.
Well, there you go.
Alexander Kazaskis, number 2. Carlo Beato, number 3.
Yeah, last time I looked, Shane Van Bonen was in the 20s on the
He's number
WPA.
8.
Oh, he's moved up.
Yeah.
Moved up to WPA rankings. He was in the 20s, like low 20s, like 28 or something like that, or high 20s, however you
Yeah.
want to look at it.
Nels Fine is 4. Jungling Cheng, 5. Kopen Yi, 6. Jason Shaw, 7. And SVB, 8. And then Fedor at 9. But these are, you get it. The World Pool, there isn't a lot of tournaments in the United States that are in their rankings.
Are there any?
Well, there's definitely going to be one this year. I don't know if the U.S. Open 9-ball, right? And that's
I
it.
don't know. That might be the only one.
I thought there was maybe like the oh no, it would have been the U.S. Open, but Matchroom bought. I was thinking of Matchroom bought that and hasn't been. It's funny how the U.S. Open isn't a U.S. tournament anymore, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
At
they
least
actually
it's
have to travel out to Europe and stuff to get.
at least it's still in the U.S.
Yeah, to get points for these rankings. So that's why the U.S. players are so far down the list.
If Matchroom moves it to London or something and still calls it the U.S. Open, that might be a little silly. Or then they'll just call it, the
The
UK
Open.
Open, the UK Open, or the London Open, or whatever. Yeah, I think the U.S. Open 9 ball might have its days numbered.
Mark, you can find the information on. There is no bracket because of the way this tournament is played. Every round there is a redraw. But if you go to derbycityclassic.com, you can find a list of previous matches and what are the different things that they have it labeled as. Where did that list of stuff go?
And how do they get so good so young? Well, with
Let's see, they got the master of the table points, scheduled matches, completed matches, pending eliminations, which will be nobody now. But if you can go and look at like the completed matches, and that'll tell you who played who and what round.
it confused me for a second there. Eklent shot a shot and then grabbed the cue ball and then shot again. I was like, what the heck's going on here? But
He was giving up.
Mika only needed one ball to
Yeah.
win the game. He was giving him the game. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, never mind. I know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, how they get so good so young? Well, they have training academies in Europe and the U.S. You know, the U.S. has the Billiard Education Foundation. Europe, has like the Jasmine Ocean Academy. What's it called? I don't remember what it's
I
called.
don't remember the name of her and Albin's academy. They've got there's multiple ones over there too.
Mm-hmm.
And you think Filler got good young. What about
Fedor Gorst.
Feder Gorst is 18 years or just turned 19, I think. Or he'll be he's 18 or 19 years old, younger than Eklent, younger than Joshua.
But Eklent is young and tearing it up everywhere.
Yeah. They look like machines when they're at the table. The way they play, they care. You can definitely tell that they have emotion, that they care about the game and about winning. But they don't ride the highs and lows during the game for the most part. They don't live in every shot, live
Mm-hmm.
and die with every shot.
Are there 13 balls out there? Looks
Looks
like
like it.
13. So I'm missing one. Oh, I also see a penny on the table.
Yeah. And next time we need to be sure we get the ball rack in the pitcher.
Or just pay attention. Nah.
Rock, that's the same thing for me. That's exactly what I would have said was Jerry Garcia, because he's the only member that I know. Look at this.
Shot.
I mean, it's okay. But now all he has is the two ball.
It's okay. He'll think of something. I think I still hear some music in the background, but just barely.
Oh, he hit that nice.
So you were saying?
Nice little, he got a nice little love rub there to end up perfect. I mean, got angle on this 14 now. Yeah, I can hear it. Guns N' Roses, I think.
Well, if you can actually pick out what the song is, so can YouTube probably.
I can,
You can still hear it
I
in
can
your head.
still hear. No, I can still hear it.
I didn't turn it down all the way,
Yeah.
just enough, I think. Oh,
Oh,
is he,
that
is he going to
bumped the
bump it for a
13.
shot?
He did. It's not the greatest shot, but he's got a cut on this 13. He ain't taking any time. He's like, well, if I'm going to shoot it, I just got to fire at it. And then he gets up and thinks better. Don't play the hero.
Next matchup is set to be an amazing one. Both players have shot well over 900 and beaten some world champions to get here, but only one to move on to the finals. It's Fedor Gorst and James Young
Oh,
anticipating
Fedor
a
Gorst.
very
Speaking
exciting
of,
kickoff.
ah, he's slicing at this.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a whole lot of table where he can be and not leave a shot.
He's like, what do you mean I can't make this? Hold my vodka.
Is he old enough to have vodka? He might be just old enough to have vodka
I
in
don't know.
this country.
In the Ukraine, I think once
Babies.
baby, yeah, he's Ukrainian, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can still hear it clearly.
Nice shot. Yeah, that was probably a little bit of a smarter shot than slicing at that 13.
Yeah, and now he's got an even better shot on
Yeah.
the 13.
Plus, controlled the cue
Uh
ball,
huh.
and he has much, like you said, much better shot on the 13.
And you can slide off of this and shoot the 9 or come out for the 5. He wants to hold his cue ball up really bad here for the 9 ball, it looks like. They start drinking at 12, I believe it.
I don't doubt that.
I was going to say as soon as they're weaned, but, I don't know if that's the way you really refer to it as a human being, but it was the easiest way. Most not politically correct, family-friendly way. Bank the 13.
James Gandolfini.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it to you guys to figure out how to spell it. Yes, you
Well,
need first and last name
uh-huh. Yeah,
at
there's...
the same time. Oh, nice shot.
Wow.
Took a flyer on that.
And the 13's coming out of the way. Okay.
No, really, you need a first name also.
Yeah, first name.
Whatever. Ooh,
Because when you know him like I do, you call him John. Oh, we know that's Jack. Gandalf. It was Gandalf.
Jeff
Just
Spicoli. Dude. Well, I can still hear that Guns N' Roses song.
Yeah, I told you. I've been listening to it the whole time.
I know. Typical of Spicoli.
Didn't bring enough pizza for everybody either, I bet.
I think you've seen that movie, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a minute, but yeah, I've seen it once before.
Oh, in the drink.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Just 10 minutes away from go time. This is a match you must not miss. It's going to be unbelievable. We got Chang Jung
He put a
leading
penny
from
up there.
four courts. Both have played really the best so far of the tournament, but only one can move on
Yep, he's got it sitting right next to his pocket.
come grab the best seat in the house right now.
All right, what does Eklent have in mind here? Is he three-railing the one out of there, or what's he doing?
Yeah, probably. Man, he got the 4 out.
And they're not tied up. They both, at least, well, they sort of bank. At
Yeah.
least one of them does. Wasn't like the first one Bleach? I don't remember. It's been a long time. I don't
Huh?
remember.
What?
Nirvana albums.
Yeah, I don't know.
Drawing right before the final match, but you got one more chance to get into that drawing. We're going to do that here in about 5 minutes.
Ooh, I don't think he's going to get away with that one.
Nope. Did Mika come up a little bit short there, shooting that as quick as he did? I guess he can get out of there. He might not want to put that away quite yet.
Hmm.
Maybe he can reach this. He isn't the tallest player. I think Eklent's got him by several inches. I think he'd have been better off if it didn't bump that ball. The cue ball would have been more towards the rail, and he'd have been able to slide off to go after attack that 12 ball next or something. Instead, yeah, he was trying to force angle that wasn't there.
Sorry, Gene. I don't think there are any trivia questions in there in quantum mechanics.
Yeah, no. Pop culture.
Mostly pop culture.
Ooh, I know the answer to that question. The one in the background.
Hmm.
How many entrants in the bank pool?
503?
503. Yeah. See, Clint gonna cut this 13 in and come back, hope me between the 215.
You might be looking to try and just go into the stack and hope to maybe get a shot on the 2 or something like that.
Come into the little catcher's mitt there of the 9, 7, 13.
You might be trying to make something happen here.
Like that.
Just like that. Nice shot. Very nice shot.
Slide over for the 13 now.
It's got a nice little angle on this 15 to come up behind this 712.
Yeah, he does. A little bit of center right hand English to come back out around. Maybe a teeny bit of low.
Little bit short. You did not want to be running into this 12. You wanted to play position on the 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do country or western, so that'd be, yeah. Pop country, Carrie Underwood. Faith Hill. Nope. And an extra one in the side pocket and a shot on bank on the 1.
Just missed it. Just a bit outside.
So it looks like Eklent is looking at banking this 1 and coming, sliding out a little bit for a bank shot on the 9 for his out ball.
That's brave because if you don't make this one, you're selling out some,
Yeah.
maybe not the whole rack, but some balls.
Looks like John Schmidt made it to his table.
30 seconds to spare. That's not in. That is not in. Oh, he was playing safe. Good save.
Yeah. And that must be the ball that went in the side pocket. I had a feeling balls are going to be moved out of play here now.
Yeah, they're going to start making their way to the head end of the table. No, maybe not.
Well, it's looking like he wants to go for this.
He wants to, but he knows,
Yeah.
that cue ball is going to be right over there where Mika's probably going to have a shot unless he can get him behind the 8 again.
That's what he was just looking at. Oh, wow. He was way off on that ball, on the cue ball there.
Yeah, he's sold out some shots.
Yeah. Mika's got a nice little angle here, it looks like on the 5 to be able to pull back for the 9.
Yep.
Hmm.
Nice shot.
Spin it around. Don't bump the 4. That's all right.
Did
You
it
can go
get
to the
there?
1. Go out to the 1 next. That's a good
Made that shot look easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's no big deal.
Yeah. Did he get the wrong angles? He's got to go forward on this 1 to get to the 12, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's got to
or
spin it.
either that or roll forward and bank to 12. But I think he's going to want to go forward 2 rails. Just knowing the way Mika plays, he likes to move that cue ball.
Ooh, Santa's helper. Yeah, that's what I said, Santa's helper. And there you go. 2 to 1. That was 8, right? Nope. 7. Needs one more. I thought that was ball 8. Oh well. Oh, what do you do if you're Eklent here? You can't even just just glance off the side of the 3 and put the cue ball down table.
I think he has enough room between the cue ball and the 3 ball that he can do that if he wants to.
And Gene, it only shows the top three.
His opponent defeated the great Alex Pagulayan in round one. Then Jason Shaw last evening. He's a World Juniors champion, Euro Tour champion, sponsored by
Yeah, Gene, you are in 14th place with 154 points.
That was a neat little. He shot the three at the eight and moved them both over to his side. That was a nice shot.
Overachiever. Very productive.
And Mika's going to start putting them back down table. He just got them down there, Mika. Ruined all his hard work. Oh,
Oh no.
thought it was in there.
He says that's good. Not going to make him shoot it. Yeah, that was looking good till that cue ball got in the way.
Yep. Stupid cue ball.
Oh, I just realized I spelled Eklent's name wrong. Whoops.
Eklent.
Whoopsie. Sorry about that, Eklent. Didn't mean to spell it wrong.
Tony did play in this event. We actually had some Tony last night playing Banks, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
We did a Tony match last night, and we do have some Tony Chohan playing one hole because that's what everybody wants to see Tony play.
Yep, we got some Tony playing one pocket. I think we got some of him playing nine ball too, I think.
Yeah.
We got him playing everything except straight pool.
We didn't get anybody playing straight pool though.
Nope, that was outside our jurisdiction.
Yep.
Maybe next year. Good shot, good cue ball.
Yep.
He kind of waved his hand in the air like, sorry you got lucky, but it looked like a well-executed shot to me. I didn't think he got lucky. Why does he have that nickname? Because he's a monster at the table, and he's a big guy.
And his first name is starts with a T.
Yeah. For all of those reasons.
He's a beast.
Nice shot there, Mika. Oh, oh. Wow, what a try. Let me switch these names here so their names line up with their pockets.
Yep.
Nice action on the cue ball.
Is that John Cassidy in the chat room? I think it is. Real good player from the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, music is gone.
What I don't understand is why I hear so many people call Eklent, they call him Clinty. We,
Yeah,
we asked him, how do you say your name? He said, Eklent Kaci.
yeah. Well, maybe it's just a nickname, Clinty.
Maybe. It could be. It's not like we're friends with him, so
Yeah.
we don't know. After this, I believe we have Shane Van Boning playing some one pocket.
Who are we doing after this one? Was I not paying attention?
Some nobody from South Dakota.
Oh,
Some kid from South Dakota.
it's Sky Woodward. I couldn't believe they said that. I think it was it in
What?
the
What happened?
I'm pretty sure it was during the Moscone Cup. Um, they called Sky Woodward the South Dakota Kid.
I vaguely remember somebody calling him that, but I don't remember when or where. Oh, was the wording of the question wrong? We'll have to fix that. Toot sweet.
Yeah, you will.
I was never a big fan of the Eagles, but I did really like the Hell Freezes Over album.
Yep, cool cool wind in my hair. No, he is not a kid anymore. He's what, his mid to late
Yeah,
30s?
just like Daniel Negreanu isn't a kid anymore either.
Uh,
Kid Poker, they call him, or what about Kid Rock?
uh. Well, what did they call Efren when he first started coming here? The nickname they gave him, that was one of the Filipino names or whatever he gave him, meant the kid. They called him the kid when he first came over here. And he was in his 30s, I think, when he first came to the U.S.
Well, that's what Bada means. That's
Bada,
still his nickname,
uh,
and it's not like the kid's like the, like emphasis on the, like the kid. Is my understanding.
yeah. I just know that it was the kid. Not, okay, the kid, but yeah.
Hmm. Huh, it just magically got back in sync.
Yeah, it did.
Cool.
Yeah, they call him that too, Cesar Morales.
Brock, yes, I agree.
Well, what's Mika gonna do with this? This is Eklent's pocket on the bottom, right?
Correct. Correctamundo.
Just three rail is three, right? I think the 12's in the way or whatever that ball. No, that's the 11. The 11 ball's in the way.
Three rail the three.
I'm kidding.
I'm just trying to figure out how's that work?
Yeah, it was would have been going at Eklent's. Touche.
Yeah, I think that was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. Need the whole name, Brock. I thought it was Fantasia too the first time that question came up. But I guess Fantasia isn't considered full length.
The Snow White.
Ah. John's thinking a combination, pocket the 9. But that would be at Eklent's hole, maybe. It would.
And the seventh dwarf. Gene's just messing with us. I think it's dwarfs with an F.
Mika's still trying to
Yeah,
figure out what he wants to do here.
it's a bunch of ugliness out there. So he just
Just
decides just a bunt.
I'm gonna bunt. Oh. And
And
Eklent
Eklent is like, "Did you mean to leave me this? Do
did you mean to leave me this dead ball? Is this good?
I gotta shoot these? Is this good?"
Did you want to think about that again?
Speaking of Efren, that reminds me of like something that Danny DiLiberto or Bill and Cardone used to say about him, like trying to play him one pocket. They would keep leaving him shots like that, daring him to go for him. They wanted Efren to shoot at him, but he would shoot at him and make him. It's like, you're not supposed to make those. I'm leaving you those on purpose, hoping you'll make it and miss, but you keep making them. You're not supposed to do that.
Making it and miss, or shooting at it and
Shooting
miss.
at it and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to make those. But he kept making them over and over.
Huh?
They kept on leaving him those shots. I wanted him to shoot at him, but he's not supposed to make them.
Yeah. Eklent got real lucky there. He didn't come out.
It was a nice little shot.
I think he can bank the 6 ball here. Now he's going to bank the 9. And go forward. Yeah, it did. That shot did work out all right for him there, Mark. I couldn't believe he shot at it, spread everything open, and didn't left butt kiss for Mika.
And Mika didn't sit there and spend 2 minutes complaining about how lucky he got. He just got up there and says, "Right back at you, kid."
Was that John Schmidt playing Toasty on the next table?
If it is, then
We have that match.
if it is, that means we have it recorded. That'll be coming up later.
Looks like Toasty.
I think that's John Schmidt at the table now,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Is it in? Is it in? It's
It's
in.
in.
Good thing it's in because he sold out to 3 if he didn't make it. But he had confidence he was going to make it. When you know you're going to make it, you can shoot those shots.
And he doesn't do that. I think I can. I think I can. He's like, I know I got it.
Mm-hmm. The price is wrong.
Happy Gilmore. That's Torsten's nickname. Torsten Holman is Toasty.
Mm-hmm. Is Eklent the one they call the Siberian Express?
No.
Who
No.
is that? Is that Ruslan
Yep.
Chainikov? Ruslan
That
Chainikov.
is Ruslan.
Man, he wants to shoot at this 6 so bad.
Yeah, but he has to. He's got to swerve it to do that, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was jacking up, and he wants to.
That Schmitty at the table there. He has got one of the
Yeah.
weirdest strokes. Guy plays great, but he's got one of the weirdest strokes.
Yep, that's well, that was Mr. 400 at the table.
We got a couple of him playing.
Yep, got one of him last year too, playing 9 ball against was it Justin Hall?
I don't remember who we played last year that we have. Yeah, I don't know that I agree with that.
He was lucky he didn't sell out a return bank there.
Uh-huh. I mean, there is a bank. There is a bank there, but
Yeah,
it's a
he could.
sellout.
Yeah,
If he tries to bank the 6, then the cue ball's going out for,
yeah. But if the 6 is down an inch more, the cue ball's up an inch more, then that's a whole different story.
Uh-huh.
See, we have polite people in our chat room here. We even give out participation trophies.
The mark. The.
Oh, he's going for it, and that's not going to work out.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a nice shot if you don't like money
yeah. You mad at your wallet?
or your backer. If you're mad at your backer, yeah. Of course, if you would have made that 6, and everyone would be saying what a great shot that was. Make you look like a hero or a chump.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
That was nice speed.
That was a nice shot. I expected no less than that from you, Spicoli. Is it going to get there? Oh,
Ah, yeah.
just a third of a revolution is all I needed.
Play it off to the 7. I don't think he can. I think there's a little bit too much of a gap there to bank it in off of the 7.
Yeah, just go for it.
My pelican grief.
Pizza for Spicoli.
Wow. He's just crazy. He's been watching Tony Chohan play too much, I think.
Watching Choni Tohan. And does that ball line up dead to Eklent's pocket?
Of course it did. Actually, it didn't. It looks like it's lined up to about where his stick is coming out of the rail. Maybe a little bit. It's at least a quarter of a diamond, half diamond out, maybe.
Well, he's about to move it, so it's not going to matter anymore. Now it's definitely not dead anymore, if it was. Just send balls up table. All right. Up table game now, finally? Probably not. He'll find something to go for.
It's me playing the. Oh, pardon me, playing this game. How can I get out? Why is he banking balls towards Mika's side of the pocket? We're not playing those rules that guy was talking about.
That was
No, that was Mika
that was
shooting.
Mika.
Okay.
That was Mika that shot balls at Mika's side. Yeah, we're not playing the rules where you switch pockets every inning.
Yeah, Ryan. That depends on if you put it in your opponent's pocket, that ball stays down. If you put it in one of the other pockets, one of the other four pockets on the table, it is spotted after your turn at the table.
And the only exception to that would be is if you pocketed the ball in your opponent's pocket on a foul, if you
Yeah,
scratch it at the same time.
yeah. And then like any foul ball that you're pocketed the foul on comes up.
Spicoli, what are we going to do with you?
Well, at least he didn't say in the bowl or something like that. No, I'm surprised he didn't. You are quite welcome, Ryan.
Evil Knievel.
Uh-huh.
Good luck in spelling his name without looking it up.
That's in. Nice shot. Two apiece. Think motorcycle. Oh, I think you got the E and the I reversed according to that hint.
Yeah. No, not Evil Carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah, no, is with a K, not with a C.
All right, Hill, Mika to break. That's a foul. No, wait, no, you're allowed to practice here.
Yeah, they have very informal rules here.
Yeah, that was a nice speed on that break. He has not left Eklent a path to the bottom rail, really, to kick out those balls. Nope.
Yep.
It's with an E, not an I.
Yep.
Just like the hint shows.
Yep. The hint's there for a reason. That's why I said good luck spelling his name without looking it up. No, Gene, you're not. And you weren't.
It's okay.
I'm starting
So
to think Gene's not really trying.
I'm just here for the comments.
All right. How is Eklent going to get out of this break? He hasn't quite figured it out yet.
Yeah, just bank the 4 up into the stack and let the cue ball go up off of the rail. Maybe bump the 5 up.
Can he see enough of the 4 to hit it on that side of it?
I think so.
Thinking he might have done that by now if that was available to him. 'Cause he's been staring at this for like 5 minutes. Corner hook him. Tasmania.
What? Van Dam.
Need the full name. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No. That's a nice shot. If he froze him on it. If not, Mika's just going to cut this ball in. Yeah, it may even rub in off the 5 if he has to cut it too much. Oh, nope, it hit the 13. He shot that pretty quick after looking at it for
Yeah,
a
I've
minute.
noticed that. He'll study for a minute, then when he gets down to shoot, he shoots really fast. Does that a lot.
Yeah, sometimes Kevin, he's tricky like that. He'll give you the right answer, and then the next couple of 3 or 4 times he won't. He'll give you the wrong one.
Would I do that?
Mm-hmm.
All that poker playing I used to do. Sometimes I'm bluffing, sometimes I'm not. Gotta leave them guessing.
I like to give you hints that are a little bit more off.
Well, I do that too sometimes.
What's Eklent gonna do here?
Pull a Cookie Monster shot.
Yeah. As I told you, I asked Skylar if he'd ever seen Steve Cook play
Mm-hmm.
or heard of, and he'd never even heard of him. And if you want to excel at this game right here, one pocket, go watch Steve Cook play. Steve the Cookie Monster Cook.
Yeah, like right now, he would all those balls would be over in front of the other pocket. And, you know, he'd shoot. There'd be a whole bunch of click, 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 clicks, and all the balls would be in front of the other pocket. Do I have the pockets backwards? I must have the pockets backwards. I do. It's a new game.
Yeah, it's a new game.
Oh, and Eklent has
A
a ball.
ball. He's looking for something else.
He's gonna shoot the
Yeah,
four.
where he's running into him.
Mm-hmm.
How he's gonna open. How these are gonna open up. Uh-huh.
No, I'm not bluffing about playing poker.
Yeah, Ryan. American pool, the way we cue the ball, the way we address the ball is completely different than that of snooker. The closest player to it, and he doesn't even play
Shot.
snooker. I thought he did, just because he's from across the pond, is
Chris
Chris
Mellon.
Melling. He's got almost a cross between a snooker player and a Filipino. I mean, what a combination, right? But here, I thought he was a snooker player. Come to find out, no, he's not. He's a 9-ball player.
And a pretty good one at that.
Mm-hmm. So he did play snooker at some point. I figured he had to, living over there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but he does not consider himself a snooker player.
Yeah. I am definitely no expert on the subject of Chris Melling, but I had heard he'd tried snooker for a while and didn't really do all that well at it, and then took up 9-ball and
Loves
did
it.
did a lot better at that and likes it a lot better. That's what I heard. I could be wrong.
I think you might have misunderstood, John. 9-ball, not eyeball. 9.
Eyeball player.
9.
Nine, nine,
9.
nine.
9.
9-ball, not eyeball.
Yep, that's why I looked at you funny. I was like, what in the world? Eyeball.
Oh, you have to have a license to play?
I guess it means
To be a pro?
To be a pro, yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I can tell you what, that Chris Melling's one funny dude.
And he'll tell you what he thinks, too. He doesn't hold back. But yeah, he is funny. The little interview after that famous run out. How often do you think you'd be able to do that again? Oh, probably 99%. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And the sickest 8 ball run out ever, or
Yeah.
whatever they call it.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing here? No, no, I'm kidding. But you should definitely watch it. I'm pretty sure everybody that plays pool or would be, sitting here watching us has seen it. But if you haven't,
It has many million views. I'm sure
hmm
everyone has seen it.
multiple times.
Oh, fancy.
He was trying to be a little cookie.
That was a fancy shot there.
That stupid autocorrect. It tried to do that to me the first few times I put his name in my typing his name in my phone. Ooh, that curl almost got him. Real close to getting another kiss on that cue ball with the curl he put on that.
While they're racking up the bottom of the balls, we're going to send it to the active stance skybox.
What was that?
That was for some reason they kept going to the booth to get their opinion, and when they did it, the sound, the way it came through, was really always really weird
Uh,
to play it out in the arena, and it did that noise a couple of times when they did it.
I guess then they stopped doing it after that. No, I hope. That was a nice shot. Nice cue ball.
Hey, Gene, good job.
Good job, Gene.
All right, what will Eklent do now? Yeah, Ryan, it actually does. It's like playing chess on the pool table. And I mean, it used to be a whole lot more like chess. Now it's a little more like checkers than chess. But before, when they were, the first thing they started doing was moving balls down table. And one game would take 3 hours, and
Oh, did he just bank that ball in?
I was busy scolding somebody, so I don't know. What was that? Did you did that?
Did he end up straight on this? He has no angle. He's have to roll forward for a bank for
Yeah,
the match.
possibly. Brock, it was more, the younger players coming in and getting involved in the game. It used to be kind of like a old timers game, one pocket.
Then the 9-ball players started playing one pocket.
Yeah, and they thought it was too slow, so they, started going for stuff. They started looking more into straight pool and, looking for the dead balls to open things up and stuff like that. And remember when Schmitty came to,
All right, that was. I think that was for the match. Yes, that
yeah.
was. I was a little bit behind on
Yep.
updating the score. Sorry, go ahead.
But I was saying when John Schmidt came to Seattle for a little while, and he was doing his straight pull thing, and then he was doing some one pocket too, and kind of blasting into the rack and stuff like that. And, yeah, but yeah, it started a little while back, but it was the younger players getting involved. Anyhow,
Yep. All right, so good shooting Eklent Kaci defeating Mika Immonen. All right, we have more one pocket coming up. Don't go away. We'll be back. Thanks for watching.
bye.